But there's also one thing that if you don't have accurate and down to a T, you seriously can never be successful. And that is your Fortnite map making thumbnails. If you look here, we go to the creative dashboard here, you guys can see all of the thumbnails that are super pretty to the eyes and attractive. Because just like I said earlier, you guys wouldn't be here without my YouTube thumbnail. They have to be attractive. They have to gauge your eyes and have you want to appeal to click onto them. Just like Fortnite map making. As you guys can see, these thumbnails here are super aggressive and vibrant and colorful, which is why it's bringing in so many players like this game, which has made $217,000 in literally just the span of 17 days. Because if we go to the high end page over here, if we go to page 100, you're going to see that these thumbnails are not good at all. You know, what is separating these guys from you at home watching becoming one of these guys compared to people like this who have such amazing thumbnails? Well, that's exactly what I'm going to explain to you today, because it's not just using AI software and saying, hey, create me this. You know, you got to be in depth with it. You got to be practical. And you got to have good advice behind you, which is why I want you guys to all go ahead and use this software called Photopea. This is the software which is better than Photoshop itself. Honestly, it's pretty similar, but this is what you guys want to be using to make your Fortnite map making thumbnail. So I'm going to show you guys a real quick step-by-step process on thumbnails that I've made in the software so you guys can replicate the same success that I've had. So starting off, here's an amazing thumbnail that I made inside of this software. Obviously, I had to do Blender for the skin here, and these images are icons of Juice WRLD and his songs. We all know Juice WRLD. His new album just came out. Phenomenal, by the way. But yeah, this is just a chill music 1v1 FFA game, and I saw an opportunity to strike and take action. If you guys search up 1v1 music, you're going to see lots of games that have thousands and thousands of players like this one that have made a grand total of $324,000 within a 6-month time span horizon, which is amazing. You know, how often do we see Fortnite maps becoming this popular? And that is exactly what I'm here to do. I'm here to revolutionize the space and get millions and millions of people on board making games. I'm number one in the entire space, baby. And yeah, so if you guys look here, you know, we have all these cool 1v1 thumbnails. Some of them are bad, some of them are good. These guys are just using the same picture, which is kind of funny. One has 100 players, one doesn't. So this guy's just stealing this guy's thumbnail. That's insane. And this guy's made how much? $6,000. This is the same thumbnail and it's made $20,000. That's crazy. So now that you guys are all up to speed on how Epic Games pays you and how to make good thumbnails to get clicks inside of your games, how do you build a game and how do you actually promote your game? You know, we see all these games that are super popular here, and I'm not gonna lie, guys, these guys are irrelevant on social medias. Unlike myself here, these guys are not doing any promotion really on their games. So how are they really getting popular? Well, realistically, we already know that these games have been popular for a long time. We've all played Red vs. Blue, we've all played Go Goated, we've all played The Pit, and that is why these guys are still on top. You know, they built a personal brand behind their games. People recognize them inside of the Fortnite economy, inside the Fortnite UEFN creative space. But for you guys at home watching, how can you stand out and beat these guys, beat the odds, escape that matrix, baby? This is how exactly you're going to do it, okay? So we're gonna head on to TikTok right here, and I'm gonna show you exactly what you guys need to be doing to market and promote your game successfully to get your name out there. So we're gonna search up Fortnite Maps promotion, and you're gonna see videos with millions and millions of views, like this one here called Brain Rot Box PvP. Look at the gameplay. 127,000 likes, 1.7 million views, Brain Rot Box PvP.